Lewis Hamilton is no minimalist when it comes to finer things in life. He's the highest paid F1 driver in the world and ensures to spend his money carefully on expensive things. So this is how Hamilton earns his millions and fuels his ultra-luxurious life. Did you know that Lewis owns a house with a bachelor pad? Boy, wouldn't all men want a $1 million house with a sea-facing bachelor pad? Typical men call that a man cave, but we're talking about the Lewis Hamilton here. He has style and taste, especially when it comes to prime real estate. Hamilton's most popular mega money property is his Monte Carlo house that's located in the exclusive Fontvieille neighborhood. Of course, the property is nowhere near as expensive as the rest of his real estate resume, but it's a place he specifically likes to call home. The F1 driver's tax-free house in Monte Carlo is reportedly worth £10 million. And wait for it, there's more where that came from. Apart from sharing a neighborhood with the likes of Daniel Ricciardo and Max Verstappen, Hamilton also owns a super expensive penthouse in Tribeca. You'd drop right now if you knew how much it's worth, and that's specifically why I'm going to tell you. Hamilton's 4-bed penthouse in a fashionable part of Manhattan is worth a whopping $40 million. Hope you didn't break your fall after hearing that. And that's not all. The best F1 driver in the world also owns a 6-bedroom luxury London villa that reportedly cost him £18 million. Located in West London, the property features its own summer house and a 200-foot garden area. And let's not forget his apartment in Geneva, as well as another one in LA. Well, when you have homes like that, you must need sweet rides to complement them, right? So, next up, Lewis Hamilton's garage's money monsters. Lewis Hamilton once said that he doesn't have kids or a partner. The only ones he calls his baby are his cars. Yup, peeps with hand-me-downs feel you, buddy. You love what you own, and Hamilton owns a huge lot of cars that are worth over £13 million combined. Lewis may be into speed and high-octane cars on the racing track, but off the track, he just loves sustainable electric vehicles. As a Formula One racer turned team owner, Hamilton thinks that the future is going to go carbon neutral, and that's why he has invested millions in the Extreme E electric off-road racing. Ironically, when it comes to his personal garage, which is nothing short of exotic, he's still in it for the carbon. Take his McLaren P1 for example. That sweet ride knocked him back £2 million, but the guy has no regrets. It's his special ride, as it gave Hamilton his first break in the racing world. It's one of the fastest models in the world, which lets him keep in touch with his former team. Aw, sentimental. Anyway, the guy is so into cars that he didn't even blink before buying the £1 million red Ferrari LaFerrari, which is a signature vehicle for all multi-millionaire sports celebrities. It's a symbol of wealth, and so is the Mercedes-AMG Project One car. It's reportedly worth $2.72 million, and there are only 275 of these exotic cars ever made. Other personal favorites of Hamilton's Hot Wheels include a collector car, the Cobra 427 by Carroll Shelby. Don't worry about it. This baby set Hamilton only $7 million back, so it's no big deal at all. Apart from wheels, you can easily guess what else Lewis likes to spend his money on. Expensive bling. Yeah, Hamilton loves his jewelry. We all have our guilty pleasures, but for Hamilton, enjoying expensive jewelry is kind of his thing. The Formula One racer is known for his love for jewelry, and not just any piece of stone, but exotic and luxurious. The guy owns some seriously slick bling, like his $72,000 Justin Clou bracelet that blinds people with its diamond shine. Hamilton doesn't care if diamonds are a girl's best friend, cause he's the king. His jewelry is his fashion statement, whether it's his Cartier love bracelet or his custom-made Panthère de Cartier necklace. Let's not forget that both of these exotic pieces of jewelry are worth £50,000 and £46,000. Hamilton's bling game perfectly reflects his status as a lover of all things luxurious and exclusive. If he likes to wear a diamond-studded watch, he also likes to show off £900 worth of sunglasses. Yep, the guy literally spends thousands of dollars on simply shading his beautiful eyes from the sun. Not to mention, he's a fan of a few ultra-luxury brands, which include big names like Thom Browne, International Watch Company, Persol, and more. As an F1 racer, endorsement deals limit his freedom of what to wear, so he uses his love of jewelry to keep being who he is. If that means wearing a £25,000 Jesus piece that's made of clear-cut diamonds into Jesus' image, then why not? And how can I ignore his priceless watch collection that's basically littered with some of the most expensive one-of-a-kind timepieces? The pieces worth mentioning include his perpetual calendar model, which averages £25,000. This custom-made timepiece is one of IWC's exclusive Top Gun pilot watches. So he's got the bling, the houses, and the cars. What else is left? Oh yeah, more luxurious things, which bring me to Hamilton's collection of exotic things. Here are some of the more exotic things LH likes to spend his millions on. The first prize goes to Hamilton's $1 million yacht. We all have our definition of exotic things. Some of us like to keep big cats, and others have apartment-sized wardrobes. But Lewis thought of buying a $4 million Sunseeker 90 yacht. That's a total work of art. The 90-foot-long luxury yacht is Lewis's go-to spot for some downtime and soaking up the beautiful sun. What more can you want from a yacht? Well, for the F1 driver, he prefers that his boat comes with a dining area for 8, a modular lounge, a barbecue area, built-in sun decks, a doomsday bunker. It has it all except for the doomsday bunker. But the million-dollar question here is, where does this steady stream of money come from? Well, obviously, Hamilton's Formula One contracts. Lewis is one of the world's most successful and highest-paid F1 racers. As of now, his net worth stands at $285 million. And what's the obvious source of his income? His Formula One contract. Hamilton moved to Mercedes in 2013 and dominated the scene. And for that, the team upgraded his contract to a $30 million spree. Not only that, but perks and bonuses included pushed that amount to a staggering $50 million per annum. But the way the guy was churning up championships, the amount was bound to increase to $55 million in 2021. Unfortunately, that number has dropped to $41 million for his recent contract with Mercedes. But I might get into that whole situation in another video. It's true that celebrities just can't get by on salaries, and Hamilton isn't the exception. To fuel his ultra-luxury lifestyle, the F1 champion has many multi-million endorsement deals under his belt. So which endorsement deals pay the highest? The list is long, but the most notable names in Hamilton's endorsement list include giants like Sony, MV Augusta Motorcycles, Monster Energy, IWC, Bell Helmets, Puma, and Bose. Since he's quite the fashionista, he also enjoys a close association with Tommy Hilfiger, which can only mean one thing: cha-ching! His extra revenue has increased from $8 million to $12 million. That's the combined earnings of his endorsement and sponsor deals only. Apart from knowing how to drive, Hamilton also has a good eye for business. Outside the track, he has a stake in the NFL franchise. As a staunch vegan, Hamilton is also an investor in a chain of restaurants called Neat Burger. And how can we ignore his stakes in Bowery Farming? That's reportedly valued at £2.3 billion. Hamilton's packed till he dies, and I'm pretty sure he'll go out a wealthy man.
Lewis Hamilton goes past Valtteri Bottas. It's win number 91. The record is equal.
Hope you enjoyed watching a look at all things Lewis Hamilton. See you in the next one.